Hey guys, welcome to MathCube. Today we are attempting the 10th question of Mathematics A, Paper 1 at Jan 2021. So let's get started. Here is isosceles triangle ABC, and they say that D is the midpoint of AC and DB equal to 16 centimeters. So D here is the midpoint between A and C. Angle DAB or angle A is equal to 65 degrees. Work out the perimeter of triangle ABC. Give your answer correct to one decimal place. uh, by saying perimeter, they are asking us this value here, and this whole value here. Not within the triangle, but all of the distance being covered outside the triangle. So if you were wondering that how to find all these areas or the perimeter, you can say that's x here, and you will be finding x here again. That's the same thing. That's 2x. This could be said as y, and that'll be 2y. That's the same thing there. So we won't be finding all the areas here, or we won't be finding all of the perimeter here. We'll be finding half the perimeter and then multiplying it by 2. So what I say is, let me just eliminate this y here. Wait, there you go. Now I have to find this value here, x value. So how to find x value? So within a triangle, you can see a small right angle triangle. You can see this, that's 90 degrees, that's 65 here, and a length of 16 centimeter has been given. So what we can do is we can just use Sohcahtoa. So Sohcahtoa is the very beginning of trigonometry, and that's the very basics we have been studied from class 10. So what is Sohcahtoa? Basically, for the beginners, I can tell that that's sine, that's sine here, and for ka, that you can see that's cos here, and for tua, that's tan here. So I can just highlight it. If you don't get it properly, that's T for tan, C for cos, and S for sine. And there are three sides on triangle. That for this one, or for within, you can say below the angle you're finding, and below the right angle triangle, that's adjacent side. So this side, the X marked here, it's adjacent. Let me write it down. This part here, the 16 centimeter one, is said as opposite, and the largest part of the triangle is said to be hypotenuse. That's HYP, small letters. Okay, now that we know opposite has been given and we have to find adjacent, we can find from this Sohcahtoa that what function do we have to use, or what trigonometric function do we have to use. We can find that O and A comes in tan, so we'll use tan here. So that's our formula for tan theta, to find tan theta equal to opposite upon adjacent. But in this question particularly, we have to find the side, and the angle has already been given. So I'll just plug in the values here. There you go. Tan 65 degree equal to 16 upon x. And to find x, I'll just make x the subject and bring x upside and tan 65 on the x side here. There you go. That's how you find x value. X equal to 16 upon tan 65 degrees. And when you plug these values in your calculator, you find that we get x as 7.5 centimeter. Originally I got 7.46, so I'll be rounding out to one decimal place. As I mentioned, give your answer correct to one decimal place. So always round off your answers. Now to make your lives easier, we know that x value we found here was 7.5. This will be 7.52. Now the only thing we have to find is this y value here. We know that we have an angle here. That's the angle this side, and we have this value here, x. We have to find this value, or we have to find the hypotenuse, you can say. We have the adjacent. So what we can use is cos, the cos function. So the cos function is written as cos theta equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. You can see in the Sohcahtoa. So I'll just fill in these gaps here, and I'll plug in the values here. So to get the y value, what we'll do is we'll just multiply 7.5 from both sides, and we see that y value will be Or even if you use Pythagoras theorem, we can just say that 16 square plus 7.5 square will give us 17.67 or 17.7, rounding off to one decimal place as a y value, and multiplying it with 2, or just adding it twice and adding x twice. Wait, let me show you. This is our y values here. So this is the same y value we found here. So when we add after multiplying with 2, we get the perimeter, and that's 50.4 centimeter, and that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos from this series.